everyone? Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the Jets beating the Giants. Yes. The Jets go 3-0 in preseason. They get yet another W, ending the preseason with 3 W's, in a row. The Jets beat the Giants 10-6. 10-6. Jets get another preseason W, Listen, preseason don't mean much, It's just preseason. But it feels good to get a dub. And I'll take it anyway. I'll take the W any way I can get it, It is what it is. But what is really interesting, and what was really interesting was the performances that we saw from guys on the team that are trying to do whatever they need to do to make this Jets roster. And that's what I want to talk about with y'all. So we're going to get into this discussion. Again, comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, the Giants started the game by fumbling a kickoff return, Yes, good for the New York Jets, We get the recovery, sets us up, and we get rolling. Now, one of the things that I saw tonight was Izzy Anabanakanda. He's that guy, man. And I've been talking about him for quite a long time, Listen, Braylon Allen, he's unbelievable, We all know that. We all know that he's, stamped in as that number 2. Isaiah Davis as well looked really good. Those 2 guys been drafted. And in that wake of those 2 young guys being drafted and looking solid, a lot of people have almost pushed Izzy completely off the roster. I've talked to people that have talked about how Izzy, more than likely was going to be cut. There was a lot of talk circulating that Izzy was going to be the odd man out. I don't think that was ever realistic, and I don't know. Of course, cuts are coming up. But if the Jets even thought about the possibility of cutting Izzy, I'm pretty sure his performance tonight put that to bed. Listen, Izzy shined tonight. He absolutely shined. 9 carries, 83 yards rushing, also had a touchdown. He had a beautiful 45-yard touchdown run that was so solid in the second quarter, He clearly shows you that if you get the ball in his hands, this guy can make plays. I think the Jets should carry 4 running backs. That's what I think they should. Of course, Breece, Allen, Isaiah Davis, and Izzy, Izzy just needs that opportunity, man. He needs the opportunity. I think personally, again, cuts are coming up on the 27th of August. We'll see it all, It's going to be one big cut, and we'll see it. And I'll be talking to y'all about that, too. I believe that Izzy makes the roster, and he should make the roster. He looked really good tonight, and I'm so excited because this is a guy, again, that I've been telling people he's got the ability. He just needs the opportunities, So Izzy looked good. Also, Valladay as well. He's a guy I don't think is going to make the roster. He's another back. But I thought he had some solid moments, too. I believe he had like 62 yards receiving. So he did his thing. He was going out there handling business. I think he had a drop as well tonight. But he looked solid, too. Kudos and hats off to him, and we'll see what happens going on with him further. Also, Martinez, the New York Jets backup quarterback, he looked really solid tonight too. 12 of 20 throwing the football, 99 yards. He also had 3 carries for 23 yards. He had a 20-yard run in this game that was really nice. Gave the Jets a first down, set them up to continue moving their drive. I think he looked solid, man, and his ability to throw on the run is very intriguing. Very intriguing. His athleticism, how quickly he can turn up and just take off down the field, how he can stretch plays out utilizing his feet. Now, I don't think he's a guy that's going to make the roster, but I do think he's a guy that the New York Jets should absolutely stash on the practice squad. He's got some things. Now, there's quite a bit he needs to work on, but he's got some things that I think could really set him up to be a guy that can do some things here in the future. So, Martinez, I thought, looked really good. Brownlee was robbed tonight. And I got to talk about this, man. I got to talk about this because we've talked about in the past how the molecules in striped shirts often, screw the Jets over, all right? Listen, Brownlee had 3 catches tonight, 29 yards, but he should have had a big catch in the end zone, Martinez throws up a pass. Brownlee looked like he was going to be able to make the play, had his guy beat. Holmes, the Giants' defensive back, all of a sudden draped all over Brownlee. Grabs his jersey. I'm talking about holds him. You could have called anything and everything. Holding, pass interference. You could have called the cops. I mean, the way he was assaulting this man. He was grabbing his jersey, held him. I mean, it was insane. And you know what happened? The ball fell incomplete, of course, because Brownlee was completely just getting destroyed over there. And no flag, no nothing. They didn't call anything at all. And I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. Again, this is something we talk about, how the Jets often get worked over by the molecules in striped shirts, okay? So I just want to put that out there. That was crazy to me and insane, but again, this is preseason. But that was wild. I also want to go over to the defensive side of the ball. Listen, the Jets' defensive cuts, particularly along the offensive line, it's going to be tough, man. It is going to be tough, and it's going to be so interesting to see how they handle that situation because there are guys that showed up and showed out tonight that have been showing up and showing out all throughout the offseason, and it was crazy. Listen, I want to start off with Takaris McKinley. That guy was balling tonight, and he's been good the entire offseason, okay? He had 4 tackles, 2.5 sacks. He also had 2 tackles for loss. This guy is causing problems for opposing offenses. I mean, he is being a thorn in their sides constantly. And you can tell that he's having fun with football again. You can tell that he's having a blast out there. When he got a sack and he did a breakdancing move. He's doing a spin-a-rooney. You can tell that it's fun for him again. And I think that that's going to be dangerous for everybody else that's going against him. He looked good. My guy, Leonard Taylor III, balled out yet again. 4 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 1 tackle for loss. Man, causing problems, wreaking havoc, bro. Wreaking havoc. This guy was penetrating constantly, okay? He was in the backfield constantly. He was causing issues constantly, so much so that it opened things up for other guys along our defensive line, like Braden McGregor. Braden McGregor, he played well tonight as well. 4 tackles, 2 sacks, back-to-back. But on both of those sacks, you can see that because Leonard Taylor was just whooping his guys constantly, that it opened things up for McGregor to also get over there and get after the quarterback. So I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy to see what they do with this defensive line and how they make their cuts. Because Tanzil Smart also, as usual, same old Tanzil Smart, always playing well. He's played well last offseason as well. Balled out. He's balling out this offseason as well, too. 6 tackles, 1 sack. And he also had the game-saving tackle on DeVito. He brought him down right before he could try to get a first down, which ended it and gave the Jets the ball back to kill the clock and call it a day on the game. So, Tanzil Smart, balling out yet again. I want to see what the Jets do. This is going to be a tough call for Joe Douglas because this defensive line is so talented right now with the guys we have. And I'm telling you, you cut these guys, I don't think guys like Leonard Taylor or even McGregor are going to go to people's practice squads. I don't think they're going to go to your practice squad, Jets. I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to make it. I think somebody's going to grab them up immediately and put them on their team. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Leonard Taylor, you cut him, yeah, he's not making it to your practice squad, bruh. He's going to somebody else's team, okay? I'm telling you. So I want to see how Joe Douglas and the front office handles this business. Also, Zaire Barnes, he looked good tonight as well. 7 tackles, also had half a sack. He's a guy that's been talked about as possibly being on that bubble of making the roster, and he really made himself, a solid performance tonight. So, again, it's going to be interesting to see these defensive line cuts. I want to see how they handle business. Now, quickly, special teams. Greg Zuerlein, a little off tonight, okay? Usually, Zuerlein is money from wherever, but not tonight, okay? He was 1 of 3 tonight, okay? 1 of 3. He only hit 1 field goal out of the 3 he kicked, okay? A little crazy, I know, right? He missed from 33 yards, which was ugly, right? Hit off the bar. Then he missed from 47, which was just like, what? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Greg Zuerlein, usually money. 57, 56. He's going to hit it. We're not even worried, you know? But tonight, it was a little different. Again, this is preseason. I'm not tripping, and I don't think you should be tripping about it either. But it's just a little strange to see him miss those field goals. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Listen, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about what you saw from Izzy? What are your thoughts about Martinez? You know what I'm saying? What is somebody that you saw that you want to highlight from the offense that you think really played well tonight? What are your thoughts about what you saw from the defense, particularly the defensive line? Who would you cut? Who would you cut so that you can get down to the roster requirements? Who would you cut? You know, because I'm stunned. I don't know who the Jets are going to move on from. I don't know how they do it. So let me know. Also, what are your thoughts about Zerline being 1-3 tonight? It's just preseason. I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying I'm 1-3. It's crazy. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.